Mhm. Nobody on yet. Oh, here comes maybe Jake. Nope, it's Mike.
Hey,
Asking how he's doing.
Yeah, Mike, what have you been doing, Mike?
oh, too many things. Working on a record player right now. I'm actually helping out. I volunteered to help the TV service guy that needs help
Oh,
locally. So I'm going to try to do that. And I've been working on creating belts with my 3D printer for the RCA record players, and getting closer.
how do you 3D print a belt?
Well,
They're rubber. They're supposed to be rubber, not plastic.
I know. So what I'm doing right now is working on this cam for the little 45 record players,
Right.
and so I created the rubber for it, and it's rubbery.
You
Pretty
did
cool, huh?
you did that with a 3D printer?
Yeah, yeah. I'm using a special kind of filament called um, foaming TPU,
Oh,
and
really?
um, if I when I adjust the nozzle temperature, it will create it more foamy, and it's almost like a neoprene, and it's
Yeah.
really flexible, and it's got a good gripping surface.
Huh. Now you
So yeah, I'm
now
trying to see if I can get that to work.
okay. Now all you got to do is learn how to re-rubberize those Zenith wheels.
So I was talking to the head repairman at the TV repair shop and he was telling me that they do a lot of that, and the way they do it is if as long as the rubber isn't cracked or broken and stuff like that, um, he soaks it in brake fluid for 24 hours, and he says that usually will restore it.
Huh, I didn't know that.
So I've got some here. I'm going to try it and see if it works. I've got an old rubber one I'm going to try.
Huh. Do you know Mark Chavez?
Uh, I I've talked to him. I sold him one of my units, but I haven't. I don't think I've actually met him yet.
Oh, well, I have a couple times. He's he went and had 4 stents put in a couple days ago.
Oh no!
That's what I thought. Anyway, I guess he's been running short on breath.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he didn't have a heart attack or anything. He went in to the doctor had a checkup or something like that, and let's see, was it day before yesterday? Said he, Monday he said I got 4 stents put in and I'm back home.
Oh, well, give him my best if you talk to him. That's scary stuff.
Yeah, he's about your size, I think.
Just a little guy, huh?
Yeah, just a little guy, but he's really a nice guy. I like him a lot. He's been down to my place a couple times. I think he's going to be down again this. Well, he thinks he's going to be down again this month, but I don't know. After the 4 stents, I think he should heal up a little bit more.
Right. Just take it easy.
Yeah, but he says he's feeling good. Just a little bit sore arm or something like that. I didn't know they went through your arm or something to put stents in.
No, just go the arm.
Yeah,
So
the medical procedures now, it's pretty amazing the way they do things.
yeah, my wife had it. They went down from below and all the way up through her to put her 2 stents in.
Leg.
Yeah, up through the leg type place down there. I've been working on my national NC 240 or 2440D, whatever it is, and still having trouble with the darn thing. It wants to oscillate
Oh
like
no.
like the ABC not working. It gets stations and everything like that, but the sound kind of you get an oscillation in the sound, and I can't figure it out. The ABC voltage is going crazy on it. I tried capacitoring it, changing tubes, checking things. I can't find anything that's causing that. Somebody
Bad,
re somebody
bad
re
grounds.
what?
Could it be a bad ground on one of the tube sockets?
I don't know. Somebody recapped the darn thing before I got it, so I don't know. I've been redoing the mess that they made in it. They J hooked everything into it, which I don't like J hooks. So I found one capacitor they put in. They must have hit the side of it with a soldering iron because it kind of melted the plastic and it shorted out the cap. And it was still in there. So I took that out. It's got a whole pile of zero point 0.1 microfarad capacitors in it. So I don't know. Anyway, it's one of those ones that's got that carriage assembly with all the coils in it that slides back and forth.
Right.
Instead of a band switch, it has this coil assembly that slides back and forth. And let's see, in the 6th band, the antenna coil, I don't know what happened to the thing, but the coil form, that plastic coil form or nylon or whatever it was, it's melted down to a piece of plastic.
Interesting.
I never seen one melted that well. So I got to get somebody to make one on a 3D printer. I don't know if you can do that or not, or want to.
If you can give me the dimensions, I can try to come up with one for you.
Well, it's let's see. I can maybe even send you the picture of it.
Yeah, if you can if you can do a picture with all of the dimensions, I'll design it up and then print it out for you.
Yeah, it's only a 1 inch in high, 1 inch in high, and it's 9/16 in diameter and 3/8 internal diameter. And then it's got a bottom in it that's about what did I say, an eighth of an inch thick. I measured it. I don't know if I can send it to you or not.
Well, like I say, go ahead and get them all in exact as you can and email it to me, and then I'll print it for you.
Now, just a minute, see if I can find it.
I did a one for Myron. I guess after I finally got it right, it worked out okay.
Let's see.
Sometimes I have to do a couple times to get it right.
I can send you pictures here in a second. Let's see, how do you do that?
All right, I'm back. My internet connection dropped out for a second and closed Zoom.
You did. Okay, let's see. How do you do that? New chat. Well, there's a whole bunch of people on there now.
Well, how's everybody doing?
Pretty
Doing
good.
Good.
Okay. Now, how do you write?
So I hope Pat's going to come. He's going to show us his Panasonic talking clock radio.
Got a talking clock radio?
Hey, Larry, I just chatted you my email address. Just send them to me through the email if you want.
As soon as I figure out how to do this. Oh, okay, I got it. Now let's see. How do you send something to you?
Just do it through the email if you want.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier for me.
Yeah, and that way I'll have a record of it with all the dimensions. Hey, Jake, I had one thing I wanted to share, if that's okay, whenever, just let me know.
Oh, this is in the way. Okay, compose.
I think you froze again, Jake.
Yeah, it's giving me issues. All right, hopefully that works. I moved my Wi-Fi router just a little bit. Hopefully it'll keep a better signal.
Hey, Jake, I had one thing to share. If it's, whenever is a good time, just let me know. I think we lost you again, though. Oh, maybe you're back.
Oh, huh. Keep dropping out. Hopefully I can stay on tonight. We'll see. But yeah, if you want to share something, Mike, go for it.
So I know a few people here have 3D printers, so I wanted to kind of show them. I'm working with trying to build cams for record changers. This is for one of the little RCA 45s, and that I need to replace the rubber. And so I've been able to 3D print one, and I'm using, I tried TPU, which is a soft rubber, and it's a rubbery substance. And the problem is it was too slippery. And so I found this stuff called TPU Air. I don't know if you can see it here or not, but they call it a foaming TPU. And it feels a lot like neoprene or even like a fan belt, kind of texture, almost like cloth-like. And so it gives good gripping. And so, anybody that wants to play around with it, try that. Soraya Tech is the one that made the one I have. And this foaming TPU, it's called TPU Air. You can actually create belts and stuff like that with it. It's pretty cool, especially for a lot of the old stuff we're working on, where you can't get the rubber and it's all rigid. But you might be able to make your own that way. I just wanted to present that because I've been playing with it and it looks really promising.
Awesome. Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah, I didn't know you could make anything look like rubbery thing with a 3D printer.
Yeah, it's quite amazing. they're coming out with new filaments all the time, which is just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, Mike, I sent you the email.
Alright. Or national Panasonic radios. I think this is a topic that we haven't really done before, so I thought, or at least not in a while. So I wanted to bring it back if we have done it before. So I don't know the model, model RE710, but it's an AM/FM tube set. It's one that I found. This is like one of the rare purchases I make at an antique store that's radio related, because usually they're very expensive at antique stores compared to buying within the club, but this one was reasonably priced. I have not uh, got into that one yet. Have no idea if it works. It's just sitting on the shelf now.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a Panasonic tube radio before.
Yeah, it's got to be like right at the end of the tube era.
Yeah, when I saw the topic, I thought Panasonics are transistor radios.
Yeah, usually. So I'm not sure if you can see, but it's got a tube layout diagram right here, just like little printed one on the back. So I picked it up because I thought it was unusual. Because like you guys said, I haven't come across any other Panasonic tube-based radios.
So are the tubes just a regular AA5? 12BE6, 12BA6, 35W4, 50C5
Let's see.
kind of
12
thing.
AP6, 50C5, 12 AL5, 12 BA6, 17 EW8,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, and 12 BE6. I'm not really familiar with those.
Well, except for the 17 BW,
Yeah.
it's your stock.
So
You know,
is it FM2, Jake?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why it has that. Yeah.
AM/FM.
That's why it's got the 12AL5 in it.
Yeah, and the 17 also.
Yeah. So let's take it apart, Jake. Let's see inside.
Yeah, actually, I think it's got only two little thumb screws on the back.
We want to see how bad it looks underneath.
I remember opening it up when I first got it, but I don't remember what it looked like.
And Jake doesn't have anything else to do. He can take it apart. Only take a minute.
See if I can get this unstuck.
Well, Pat, how much rain you got down there, Pat?
So here's the back with the you can see
Wow.
that.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the tubes are there.
Can you tell if it's got a capacitor or a inductive tuning for the FM?
Can't quite tell.
Yeah, a lot of those had the coils where the inductors are metal rods going up and down through them.
Yeah. Either that or tiny little capacitors, hooked up to the main.
Entirely sure because there is a tuning capacitor buried in here, but I don't know if that's just strictly for AM.
Yeah, they'd have it for FM if it was a capacitor. It'd have a different section with just, like 2 or 3 little plates.
Looks like I saw some rods sticking up on the right-hand side of the condenser.
Oh, like
Yeah, right there. See the rods?
right up here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's the inductive tuning for FM, yeah.
Yeah, it's normal on a lot of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my only tube-based FM set, so I don't know anything about them. So yeah, learned something today.
Yeah. Don't turn those rods,
Yeah, leave them where they are.
pretty much. Usually they've got some kind of glue or something that holds them in place. Try not to disturb them. I have taken them out of the coils and putting them back without turning them, and it seemed to be all right. You'll have fun, Jake. Oh, you locked up again.
Freezing.
So you got a lot of water down there, Pat?
Yeah, but it's not raining right now.
We've had over 2.5 inches this month.
Really? Wow.
My duck pond's still back there in the backyard.
Yeah.
Jake, I've got a Panasonic.
Yeah. What do you got?
This is an RC 6900, and from what I researched out is that this is the first commercially available talking radio.
Oh, cool. I remember you mentioning that before, but I don't think I've actually seen it yet. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Myron looked at it and he got the AM FM radio portion working. So that was great because it wasn't working. But this other part, what it does is if you touch this button on top, it tells you the time.
51.
Oh, uh-huh.
Or it'll tell you on the hour. But the trouble though, right now, there's a amp switch, which Myron identified as being defective. So I took it apart, cleaned it, and it started working. But tonight it doesn't work. What happens is that it has to energize that circuit. So if you turn the radio on, you probably heard a little bit of static there. It'll work, but if you turn the radio off, then when you push the call button, it should light up. But all it is the amp switch on top. Just needs to be cleaned, or well, maybe I have to replace it because I already cleaned it once. So it's kind of cool because, like I say, it's kind of different. I don't know if anyone's ever seen one before. From I think 1971.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have not seen one until now.
It's got that fading shape, almost like a little television.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
See, television's that shape.
Yeah, the cost of it in 71 is equivalent to about $950 today. So
Oh, wow.
I
So
don't
it's an
think they
expensive
sold
unit.
very many.
Yeah, it has a 2 magnetic discs on it. The inner one has the hour and the outer one has the minutes. And so when the magnetic discs rotate around, the one goes all the way around every hour, and then the other one just moves up, a little bit every hour. And it's pretty cool. It also came in different languages,
Huh.
like Spanish and German, and but yeah, it's a pretty interesting set. And because it has the mechanical drive, the thing weighs almost 10 pounds.
That's Pat's, right?
Huh.
Yeah, so it's about half radio and half, drive mechanism. It's got a motor and some cams and switches and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Well, that's really neat. Thanks for sharing, Pat.
Did you get the radio out of the case yet, Jake?
No, I don't have it out of the case. I just took the back off. I can take it out of the case. I'll get a screwdriver here.
Hmm?
So while he's working on that, I got a quick question. I finally picked up that Wurlitzer radio that I bought up in Washington. Picked it up over the holidays, and it's missing a knob. I'm pretty sure it has two knobs on it. I'm pretty sure the one knob is original and the other one I know is not. What's kind of the protocol on older radios like that? There's no way I'm going to be able to find a knob to match. I don't know if I can get one through 3D printed or not. Or do I try and do that and keep them original, or do I just find two knobs that are similar and put them on and hope nobody notices, because you can't find anything online I can't find anything that shows pictures of these radios.
Are you keeping it for yourself or going to sell it?
I don't know yet. I'm going to keep it long enough to fix it up, I think.
If you're going to keep it for yourself, find a couple that look nice and call it good.
I can't find most of the ones I've read about. People either have in a collection or in a museum somewhere, and so but there's no pictures. I can't see pictures of them. But
Jim,
you're right. If I'm going to keep it for myself, nobody'd ever know the difference. Probably, I don't know.
Well, Jim, can you send us a picture of the good one, and we'll all look in our knob collections, and maybe we'll find one.
Find something that's close. I will do that.
You think these might have been wood?
I don't know. It looks like it could be. It looks like something could probably turn. I could probably turn it and then match the color close enough, maybe.
Yeah, those wood knobs, they're hard to make. But you might be able to do it. Yeah.
It has a screw. It has a screw in the side that holds it on. So it must have a metal insert on the back. I haven't pulled the good knob off yet.
Yeah, hopefully it's got a brass insert.
Yeah.
If the shafts are flatted, then sometimes you just have raw wood without any metal on the knob.
Yeah. No, it's got a screw in it. I'll have to pull it out. I'll pull it off and send a picture out and see what you think. I pull it off, I should be able to look on the backside and see if it's wood or not too. It's a good idea.
Jim,
I started pulling this.
Oh,
what?
I just want to know what the model number of that radio is.
The Wurlitzer?
Yeah, the Wurlitzer.
It doesn't have I could not find one. I haven't dug into the back of it enough. I took some pictures. I couldn't find a model number on it.
Is it a console or upright table or?
Yeah, it's a high boy. Consider it a high boy.
Starting to take this one apart and I think so. Sounds breaking up a little bit though.
Jake's internet's slow tonight.
So I have this radio here, and you'd think, looking at it, that it would be a German radio, but it's a national Panasonic. Actually, it just says national. It's a model DB541B. And even though it's made to look like a German radio, it doesn't have FM, and it has a meter instead of a tuning eye. And the schematic, it says a magic meter on it, strangely. But the real surprise, so it has shortwave bands, and it actually has a band spread. But the real surprise is it's a transistor.
Yeah, it says all transistor in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
Kinda
crazy.
Oh wow,
Kinda
that's interesting.
Yeah,
No.
I never seen anything like it. You know, I mean, it's made to look like a German radio, but it's got a transistor radio inside of it. It's quite odd. So I got this over. I can never remember his name. Over at Lentz. Was that summer before last, right?
It was 2 winters ago.
Yeah, yeah,
I had a broken arm.
that's right. Yeah.
2 winters ago.
The sale went on for about 6 or 8 months, actually. Now that I think about it, but yeah. So I just bought it based on what it looked like, and had no idea what I was getting into.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Bethesda sale.
Yeah, Bethesda, Joe Bethesda.
Yeah, Bethesda. Yeah.
Yeah, I always call it Lentz because I can remember that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the never-ending sale.
yeah. It went on for the better part of a year, actually. But anyway, it's pretty crazy. That
That
you know,
is. I don't think I've ever seen any radio of any brand with that type of setup.
yeah, because all the German radios were too.
Yeah.
You know, and they had FM, but they just basically copied the look. It's got shiny wood finish like the later German ones, and crazy. So that's it. Like I say, it says national, so I don't even know, when they changed to Panasonic, or if that was just for America or something. Anyway,
I don't know for
So-
sure.
it runs on 6-volt batteries, D cells. So okay, cool.
You got a back on it that tells what those jacks are.
I don't have the back, and I asked during the sale time if anybody would, find it among all the stuff, but it never did turn up. I think I may have asked a little bit too late in the process, but yeah, I don't have the back. Yeah, the jacks, that's interesting. I mean, I could look at I think those look like speaker jacks. There's a little hole with wedge-shaped cutouts on it between the two conductors.
Looks like a European type back radio. It has those push-in connectors. So a couple
Yeah.
should be the antenna. One will be ground antenna. I don't know. Maybe even external speaker or something.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I mean, like I say, totally unusual. I've never seen anything like it.
Maybe you can find some information on it.
Yeah, I got the schematics off of. I don't know where I got those. Usually, if they come off a radio museum, they've got radio museum on them. So I don't know where they come from. But
That
it's
should tell you what the jacks are then.
yeah, it's in English, so it's
That
not.
helps.
Yeah, that's good. And there's a picture of it as if but no dates, of course. Bunch of transistors. Well, that's it.
Well, that's really cool, Myron. Thanks. I'm gonna go grab the other radio I was gonna get too.
Your coil form should be done in about 20 minutes.
So anyway, going back to this Panasonic, as I was taking it apart, the dial pointer is kind of sandwiched in between the layers, and I'm not entirely sure how to best take that apart without damaging anything because it slips up underneath.
He's making that coil. That's what he said.
But I'll show you guys the other Panasonic that I have. This one right here I got at one of our swap meets a few years ago from Jeff Hutchinson. And it's got FM, long wave, AM, shortwave. And it's like a portable battery powered set, as well as being able to plug into AC. Everything works except for A or FM is its volume is quiet, and that's something I still have not investigated yet. I'll see if I can plug it in here. It's got a little button on top to light up the dial. It does create a little bit of a hum though when you push that. Yeah, I got it because I just really liked the very interesting dial, because each band is a separate section. It's separate, like basically roll. And then on the side is your tuner knob and then your band selector.
Looks like it could double for a slot machine.
I know, it looks like one, doesn't it? And then on the back, as soon as I unplug it, it's got different antenna inputs, stereo inputs, earphone out, all sorts of different inputs and outputs on the back. And then it's got this this like layback stand. Yeah, I mostly got it because I really enjoyed the way it looked and liked the style.
Is that just a stand or does that act as an antenna also?
I believe it's just a stand. I don't know if there's any internal connections to where these hinges are. Because I have not opened this up yet. But I believe it's just a stand. But I could be wrong. I haven't seen if there's any wires attached to the back of the hinges for the stand. It is missing. There's supposed to be a cover that folds up and covers over this whole thing. That is missing. But other than that, it's pretty complete. But that is all the Panasonic radios I have. Oh, I see, Jim, that you sent the two pictures of your Wurlitzer. That's cool.
Yeah.
That knob looks
Yeah,
really basic. That should be pretty
It
easy.
does.
You could turn that on a lathe real easy.
yeah, it's a good size knob. It is. And I think I probably could.
The nice thing is it doesn't have a lot of decorations and stuff on the front that you'd have to reproduce. It's just circular.
No.
That seems like we should be able to find a knob like that somewhere.
Something close. From what I've read, that it's it was kind of convoluted. The old Wurlitzer was, because they had the All American Mohawk Company and Lyric and a couple others that helped produce some of the stuff. So there's probably other radios that have that style knob on them, maybe. So might be some out there, but I'll pull it off and get a better picture of it and send it out. I may try and I didn't know if you can, without a pattern, can you 3D print something like that? I don't know how you go about doing it.
So what I have to do is design it from scratch. Sit and take measurements and then build a 3D CAD model out of it.
Gotcha.
That's the way I do it. You can, on some things, you can take pictures of it and depending on how complex it is, and then build it up that way.
Yeah.
But like Larry's thing, it was just, that took me 2 minutes to design. So I've got it actually printing right now for him.
I don't know. That looks real familiar with like an radiola knob. It doesn't have the little inserts, the little circle pattern inside. It's mostly flat across there, but I think probably plenty of people have a pair of those that would go on there with screw sets, and it would look really close to that.
Yeah, the center is kind of it's actually
There's no
domed
way to
out a little bit,
right
and it's just a different color. It's a lighter brown than the rest of it.
Yeah, looking at it, to me, they almost look like Bakelite.
That could be.
Had the light lit up in it.
You might be right, Pat. Where the little crack is around the screw, that doesn't look like wood, does it?
No, and look how shiny it is too. The brown part, the outer part of that knob looks really shiny and really smooth.
Hmm.
Well, if you can't find one, let me know. Maybe we can 3D print something for you.
Yeah, well,
I'll look for a pair similar to that.
yeah. And if I don't come up with something else, I may try and turn it on the lathe, but we'll see. But I don't have any Panasonic. The only Panasonic I had radios back when I was a kid that were Panasonic, and I had a little orange plastic TV. They made was from the mid 70s. Some of that mid 70s stuff they made. Panasonic made them out of plastic and different shapes and things.
On the orange TV, did you have the big one or the small one?
It was a small one, just a little black and white. I was moving pipe, and I made enough money that year to, I don't know, it was like $50, $49 or something for that little TV set. And then I promptly got in trouble, so my mom put it in the kitchen. So we had that in the kitchen for years.
Became the kitchen TV.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I actually had it till I got married, and we bought a manufacturer, a single wide manufactured home, and they miswired one of the plugins to 220. I plugged it in and smoked it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Larry?
I got a Panasonic with two ICs in it. A transistor
Nice.
with two ICs and 2-year warranty. It was bought back in, let's see, early 70s, maybe 75, 76. And it's always been good. It's got AM, FM, and it's got the weather band on it too. So you can watch or get the weather station on it. I think it comes out of, is it Arizona or Denver or someplace? The weather station. Anyway, we've had it for a long time. It takes four C cells. It still works. I've cleaned the volume control once in a while in it. That's about all I've had to do to it. And it's lost its little Panasonic emblem that used to be down there.
Oh,
It's probably in the house here somewhere. But it's always been a good emergency radio. When the power goes out, we can still listen to the radio and find out what happened. I think I got a Panasonic little 9-inch black and white TV too. I think it's out in my shop somewhere. Maybe that's, no, wait a minute, that's a Sony. Okay. Anyway, let's see. I don't know if I got any. I got national communication receivers, but they're not Panasonic.
Yeah.
Anybody know the history of Panasonic?
I don't know much. I know that, yeah, they went by a few different names, kind of depending on the decade and the market. And their parent company is like Matsushita or something like that. They also made Technics or Techniques, depending on how you pronounce that. But Techniques branded stereo equipment and turntables and stuff like that. That was supposed to be their higher end audio equipment. And of course, they made TVs and all sorts of audio visual equipment as well. But I don't know the beginnings of Panasonic.
Looks like it was founded in 1918 as Matsushita, or however you say it.
Yeah.
Making household products. Yeah, making household products.
That's the way I called it, Matsushita.
So that's how it's spelled anyway.
Yeah.
Get a hold of some Japanese guy, maybe he knows.
So yeah, I guess the national name was a brand name for a new lamp product that they created. And then the name Panasonic came from pan meaning all and sonic meaning sound. So being all sound.
Yeah, they have a JVC subsidiary and Sanyo also.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, we should have an auction this coming Saturday. Did you guys get the email that shows the items up for auction?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was asking about the correct model numbers, but
Yeah.
at least for the two consoles.
oh, okay. Well, Jeff would have to answer. They're at his place, but it's possible that all three of them may not make it, depending on room. Although he's supposed to bring the Zenith and the other one because it's more desirable. I think one of them is like missing knobs and stuff.
Yeah, that 7S 363 Zenith is those can be really beautiful because of the wood.
Is it a shutter dial or anything like that?
It's a standard round dial without the shutter and without the motors or anything. It's just a
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful radio.
not the largest round dial, but it's kind of the medium size one. But they're really it has some really nice veneer woods in it, you know.
Jim, how big is that knob? Is it about an inch or inch and a quarter? It's about what it looks like on the picture.
Yeah, that does look like Bakelite.
That's about an inch and a quarter diameter. Or, yeah.
I saved a picture of it. I'll go out and look at my knobs tomorrow. Pat's got boxes of knobs. He probably's got one.
I know Blake has a lot also, and Pat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe I have anything like that.
No, I don't. I'll try and get a couple better pictures and send them out to the guys and see what we can come up with. I want to get into the back and start looking a little closer too. I did find one other radio online that has the same. It looks like maybe it was older because it's just a square, looked like the old battery operated one that has the same tubes and boxes and stuff, the same chassis in it. So still trying to find the schematics for it.
All right, let's see. So hey Pat, I was wondering, so are we distributing the rosters at the meeting on Saturday?
Yeah, Brian's going to print up 50 of them
Okay.
and bring them in, but we're going to have like the attendance sheet.
Yeah.
I'll have to update that to the last moment, probably Friday, of everyone who's paid because Franklin's getting Zelle payments in all the time. So we'll just
Yeah.
update that, keep updating with everyone who's paid for 2026. And then I'm sure that on Saturday, a lot of people will pay. The problem is how are we going to distribute them? Because if we're only going to allow one printed copy per person, paid membership. So who's going to be in charge of like crossing out the name and handing it out to the person?
Is there going to be a PDF version also?
No, the board members don't want any electronic roster to be handed out.
But we'll do paper? I
Yeah.
don't quite understand, but okay.
I think it was a concern of distributing electronic copies with like security of distributing information via electronics is the feedback we got, and that's the reason.
So there will only be a printed copy, so people who can't show up to the club will mail it to them free of charge.
Yay, that's what I was going to ask.
So anyhow, Jake, we may have to think about that come Saturday morning, because Brian's going to have a stack of them, and we're just going to have to try to, cross out people's names.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was wondering how we do that too, because we're gonna have to kind of wait until everybody kind of pays on Saturday, and then
No, we can hand them out. Like if I have a stack and I have the attendance sheet, if somebody comes up, I'll just cross their name out and hand it to them.
Yeah, we could do it that way too, and not worry too much about if they're current payment.
Well, no, I mean we would just double check to make sure they paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hand you $20 and you hand them a roster list.
I have an unrelated question. There's a bit of an auction Saturday. Could I simply bring a couple things in to donate to the auction?
Sure. Is it 100% donation to the club, or are you expecting partial or 100% or partial proceeds from the auction?
Anything that sells over $1,000, Pat, I'd like a cut.
Okay.
No, it's a donation. It's a I'll send out an email with pictures. It's a Philco signal generator and a Philco radio out of a 1937 Ford. Both donations.
Sure. As long the trouble they run into is having too many items, and so it kind of runs into the tech talk and things like that. So I think we still have like only 10 items, so a couple more should be fine.
Okay, well, if indeed there are too many items, I can do it another time. So
Yeah,
put them on the free
shouldn't
table.
be. I just hate to.
Or I can put them on the free table.
Oh, I just hate to say, 1937 radio might not bring a lot of attention.
Oh, I know. I'm hoping Myron White shows up. He's into car radios. But that's okay. I'm thinning my collection, so I'm happy to anybody takes it if it gets a good home.
Well, Larry might want one.
Okay, Larry, show up. Pretty good.
I don't get down there very often, though. Only see Pat when he comes up to Shayla's.
Yeah. Well, we can bid on it for you, and we could take it up to Chehalis when we're up there.
That's all right. I got plenty that way.
Do you have a 1937 radio?
37 Ford, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you have a 37, Larry? You need a complete collection, pal.
Yeah, it would be. I've got a radio that's a big box. It's got old type tubes in it, and the controls are on cable up to the front of the dash.
That's exactly what this is.
Oh, okay. I don't have the controls, but I got the radio part.
I can fix you up with some cables, no charge. You need the head, but they tend to be kind of expensive. The mounts in the dash.
Yeah, but I don't have any use for it right now. Maybe Pat's got a friend down there that might need one of these days at the car club.
Well, get yourself a 37 Ford, Larry. You'll be all set. Okay.
Need.
See you boys on Saturday then.
I see, Mike. It looks like you did a good job.
All done.
The original ones were clear.
Sorry, I don't take requests in color.
Oh, okay.
No clear filament.
I do have some, but I didn't have it installed.
Yeah.
You could just looking at it now that I've got it made, that'd be really easy to do with just some doweling. Get a piece of wooden dowel at 9/16 and then just drill the 3/8 hole in it.
Yeah, that would have worked too. But all the other stuff, all the other ones are clear plastic.
Well, if this will work for you, I'll get it to you somehow.
Okay. Yeah, the other three in that band, there's 3 coils that are that size, and all the other bands, the other 5 bands, the coils are about 1 inch. They're bigger around, but all I got to do is take the wire off the old one. Somebody must have really hooked some juice across there because it just melded that plastic down to a drip or two. I don't know what made it melt. Might have been before the guy replaced all the caps in the radio.
Well, this is thermoplastic, so it could melt too if it gets hot. But in theory, those shouldn't get hot, right?
Not at all, unless somebody hooks 110 volts across the antenna input.
Well, if you wanted to send me your address, I'll mail it up to you.
Oh, okay. Unless you're coming up.
Not planning on it for a while.
Pat's got a radio to pick up.
Oh, I can get it to Pat.
Yeah, there's no big hurry right at the second. I'm still having an oscillation trouble with that radio.
Hey, Pat, do you want to take it up to Larry sometime?
Yeah, I've got a bunch of knobs, car radio knobs to give him.
Oh, okay.
I'll get this to you on Saturday then.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
How's your hand doing, Pat?
Oh, it's much better. I'm pretty much, having just to put like a Band-Aid on it and stuff like that. I'll probably wear something on Saturday just so I don't bash it into something because there's the sutures are still in there, and every time I grab or touch something, it's it really is kind of uncomfortable. But around home, it's as long as I'm not working on anything or doing anything, it's fine.
Do any of you guys know Mark Chevis from PSARA?
I don't.
Yeah, he shows up occasionally on these Tech Talk or Wednesday nights.
Yeah. He had 4 stents put in him Monday.
Oh, wow.
He was losing his breath, not or short breath. So he went into there, and I guess that afternoon or whatever, they put 4 stents in him. He got back home the same day and says he's feeling a lot better now, but he's got to heal up a little bit. I told him to take it easy. Don't be lifting any boat anchors. So if you run into him or see him, wish him good luck or tell him you found out about it. So Jake couldn't get his radio apart.
No, I'm still hung up on the dial pointer because it goes up and underneath this plastic. It's just got like a little, not sure if you can really see it, just a little slit in between the plastic.
I see a couple screws in the front.
Yeah.
Then it slides down.
And it slides down.
So I don't know if these screws just hold on just this plastic piece to this other plastic piece, or if it goes all the way through.
My guess is it'll hold the plastic piece, and then you'll lift the bottom out and go down, and
Yeah.
your pointer will snap off at that point. I mean, it'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to avoid, right?
Yeah, you can tell I've done this before.
Yeah. But it is loose. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it close enough to the camera for you guys to see kind of like the underside a little bit.
Kind of dark, Jake.
Yeah. But just looking at it, it looks nice and clean and original. I don't really see any components that look like they've been replaced.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you
Yeah,
don't
it
have
doesn't look like anything's been touched under here.
don't have to deal with somebody else's mess like I've
Yeah.
been doing.
For a future topic, I had a question. I was
Yeah.
looking at starting to put a presentation together on how to quickly analyze the audio amplifier section of things or audio amps, uh, doing like square wave input and looking at the frequency response and things like that. Is
Oh
that
yeah.
something people would be interested in seeing?
Yeah, I would be
That'd
interested.
be great.
Cool. I will try to do that.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, just let me know when you're ready and we'll get into a Wednesday night.
I'm kind of overwhelmed. The mail that Pat sent out about the A1 TV service guy is looking for help, and I said I would help him. So I've been talking with him, and in fact, I got my first record player. It was kind of interesting. He said that they actually don't do many TVs anymore. They're just slammed with record changers and audio equipment. Every and VCRs, and in fact, there was a beta player in there.
Yeah.
He says, everyone has decided that they want to look at their old pictures on VHS, or play some of the old VHS tapes, and so they pull them out, or cassette tapes, and they find out all of a sudden their machine's not working anymore, and most
Uh-huh.
all of it's due to the rubber is rotted inside on the belts and stuff. So he says they're just inundated with, and he had literally piles in his shop of all these things
Wow.
he's trying to do, and I think he must have had at least 10 or 12 record changers in there. So I took one. I told him I'd help him out and do. I don't want to do a lot, but
Yeah, just kind of here and there.
yeah, because I already retired. I don't want to work for a living. I did that once. I'm done. But yeah, it was kind of interesting. I'll keep you informed on how that goes. But if anybody else
Yeah.
wants to do it, he's looking for people to basically just take it home and work on it, and then get it back to him, on a consignment type thing,
Mm-hmm.
or subcontract. So I thought I'd do a few and see how it goes. I can't hear you, Larry. I think you're talking, but you're muted.
You're right. I used to have a guy come down from Kent, and he used to bring me jobs to work on, and then he'd come down and pay me and pick them up and take them back down. That was a long way for him to drive, but nobody else was working on computer monitors that he knew of. So he got a hold of me and knew I was doing them. So he used to bring me 5 or 6 of them every 2 or 3 weeks. Then he'd pick them up and take them back up and pay me. So I know what that's like.
Yeah,
Having,
I was surprised how much stuff, and I was really surprised that it was all. I was wondering about the TV thing, but yeah, they just have just so much stuff coming in. It's amazing.
Well, Mike, they must have sold that coin-op TV at retails.
Oh, really?
Well, I haven't heard back from her and stuff, so I'm assuming I'll ask her on Friday, but I'm assuming that since they didn't offer it to me afterwards, that somebody must have bought it.
Cool.
Hmm.
Oh, that reminds me, Pat, I've got to send you an email. I promised to send you. I'll do that right now.
I just fixed 2 phonographs for the repair clinic, so I did all that for free.
Yeah, this guy will even pay you. It's amazing.
Wow. Well, you'll have to let me know how much he paid you for fixing one.
So he was talking to me, and he says he does not charge cheap either for these. Some of them he's charging upwards of like $500 to fix stuff, and then people want them fixed. It means something to them. They want them fixed, and he's willing to even go as much as half to you. So, and he covers all the parts and stuff. but
Hmm.
then you got yourself a job, you know.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't need a job.
Yeah, got too many, and I can't say no all the time, and so I'm always doing stuff like
At
like Larry's darn coil form, you know.
Yeah, darn thing. I
least
get
that one was quick and easy.
yeah, I get car radios wished on me all the time, and then somebody had the nerve to send me one of those antique looking radio, record player, cassette deck, a CD player, all in one little thing.
Yeah, the little square wooden box with yeah.
Yeah, I never seen anything so cheap looking. Everything
Oh,
was
Mhm.
plastic. Everything was plastic inside that thing.
yeah, I've fixed a few of those.
And he said the record player don't work. Well, it took me 2 tries to get the right belt for it, but I didn't make much money on it.
Well, and the thing is, those are really hard to fix for people because they're really not worth much.
Yeah,
If it's the wood cabinet kind that kind of look like an old style radio, I mean, we see those at estate sales, at least 2 a week, it seems like.
yeah. They only
Yeah, those are everywhere.
they retail for about $129 or something like that.
Yeah, and there's
Mhm.
$7 in parts in there.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. And to get them apart's a pill because
Oh,
the parts won't. Some of them they won't come out through the front like they're supposed to. You got to unsolder half of the wires to get them loose to even get them out. Then they
yep.
got a bunch of plugs. But the one good thing about the plugs is they don't interchange any of them. So you can get the plugs in right, putting them back in.
Yeah, it's
But it,
kind of amazing. I mean, it looks like those things are made from completely discrete components, doesn't it? Because you go in there and you see, okay, here's the cassette deck, and it sits off to the side, and it's completely
right,
independent. And then you've got an 8 track or whatever, and it's like they just pieced a bunch of things together, and it's
yeah.
kind of amazing.
Then the guy got home with it, Mike, and he calls me up about an hour later and says, "How do you get the phonograph to work?"
Oh, turn it on phono.
Yeah, he didn't turn it on phono.
Yeah.
He thought
Yeah.
you take the arm and wiggle it to one direction, and that turns it on. Then it goes all the way to the middle, and that turns it off. But he
Yeah.
tried that because I showed him that. But then he turned the knob and he says, "Oh, okay, it's working now."
Yeah,
But
we had one of those come in at our one of our repair events, and the lady had the same problem. She couldn't get it to work on the cassette, and I said, "Well, I flipped it to cassette," and she goes, "What's that switch?" And I go, "Well, there's your problem."
anyway, the everything was plastic in it, and nothing had any metal in it at all. Even the CD player was all plastic. The only thing metal in it was the motor.
Yep, and
I
maybe
have
some
no,
of the screws.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You know
Maybe.
how the record players on the turntables, they're metal and they got a hole through so you can put the belt on the shaft. This one don't have any holes through the turntable to put on the shaft, so you got to kind of hook
Oh
up
no.
you got to hook the rubber part on it when the turntable's almost on the shaft, and then drop it down and hope the rubber band stays on the motor shaft.
Oh wow, that sucks.
It was
Yeah, because
really
they almost
cheap.
always have the little cutout.
Yeah, and it didn't have any rubber thing on the turntable either to even grip the record. It was just plastic. It did have a 45 RPM adapter that you put over the spindle for the 45s. But anyway, it had a motor control pot underneath to adjust the speed of the motor. But I turned it and turned it. It did nothing. Luckily, it was pretty close to the right speed anyway. I have a thing that you put on the record player that syncs with the light to tell you if it's fast or slow.
Yeah.
Mike probably got one of those.
Have you seen this app? It's called a turntable app, and
No,
you
I
just
haven't.
this one's called it's called turntable. And what you do is you just set it on the turntable, and it starts spinning around. Your phone spins around. The number stays upright all the time for you and tells you what the rotation speed is.
I never saw anything like that.
Yeah, it'll just keep you keep spinning. It'll say 33 RPM. This one's called what is it called? Turntable something.
Huh. Turntable speed?
Yeah, turntable speed. But yeah, it's really cool. You just set your phone right on it, and it starts spinning around. I wouldn't do it anything over 1,000 RPMs if you like your phone. But but yeah, you just set it right on the turntable, and the gyroscope keeps the numbers so you can see it all the time, which is really neat. To see if
Huh.
I spin it, it keeps it in the same spot, so you can sit there and read it and see exactly what the rotation is.
Well, I see it's turning. Yeah. As you turn it, it stays or tries to stay in the same place.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll be darned.
Yeah, I
It doesn't have
saw
to be.
that on YouTube and I thought, oh, I got to find that. It's just really cool.
Doesn't have to be centered on the turntable.
Nope,
Just
nope. You
around.
just set your phone right next to the spindle and it works.
I'll be darned.
Nice.
We'll have
What will
to.
they think of next?
Huh. We got to get a new phone. The apps in the phone are just about taking all the memory.
Well, see, this will push you over.
Probably. I think this one's only got like 16 gig in it.
Well, I'm going to drop off. I'll give Pat your coil form, and we'll see you guys Saturday.
Yeah, if I go down to see my daughter or something in Hillsboro, maybe I can stop in at Pat's then, or he comes up this way to go to Olympia again.
Oh, what day are you coming down to Hillsboro?
I don't know, Pat.
Oh, just keep me posted, okay?
Okay.
I think I'm about ready to sign off as well.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, once in a while I go over to that place, Gizmo Surplus there. You been there,
Uh-huh.
Pat?
No, I've heard of it. People talk about it, but I haven't been there.
Yeah, it's on Cornelius Pass Road, just off of 26, about a block or two off of 26 on Cornelius Pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just at my daughter's, so it'll be a little while before I get back down that way. We went down for Christmas Day. Anyway,
See everyone Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you all Saturday.
We'll see you later then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.